Andy Raffel from eTeknix.com, and today is another episode of What's in the Box, but this one is with a difference. I swear I say that every single video, but this one really is different because generally what happens is we deal with many different brands. So we'd have stuff from brand A, brand B, Asus, Gigabyte, MSI and so forth. This one, as you probably could tell from the title, is the Aquatuning edition, purely because they sent so much stuff that it's really just going to fill up one video all by itself. So without further ado, let's get straight into it and have a look at these two great big boxes. And you may have noticed as well, we've kind of had a bit of a move around in here. So before everything was kind of over on this wall, we've now moved it over on this wall. Hopefully everything looks better. We're using a much crispier lens. So hopefully I look amazing. Hopefully. Kind of, you know, the Hollywood treatment, and everything else looks great. So let's get straight to it. Still got my trusty, crappy, shitty knife, but there you go. And see exactly what's been sent. Now, I actually know what's been sent, purely because our contacts at Aquatuning essentially asked us what we wanted. And we said, well, we've got Project A, Project B, and so forth. This is exactly what we want. They told us to essentially go on Aquatuning's website, which if you're in the UK, aquatuning.co.uk, but they have got websites basically for all major countries, and go on there and essentially spec up what we want. So we just basically added everything and then gave them a link to it, and they sent everything over. So I'm expecting a lot of stuff. Put it this way, I think we ordered just over £2,000 worth of stuff. So packaging wise, obviously Aquatuning do the right thing and use sufficient packaging. And then we get our invoice and everything as well. More packaging material. So they really do actually care about kind of, you know, what packaging they use, because they want to make sure that, you know, some of this stuff is expensive kit. They actually, you know, want to make sure that it comes to you in one piece. So first things first, we have the flexi tubing. Now this stuff is flexible. We didn't want to go for hardline because the problem is whenever we do time-lapse builds and things like that, we want to use tubing for kind of water-cooled stuff. And hardline is going to be different for every single chassis. So it's just going to take a lot longer work and things like that. So instead it made sense for us to get the flexi tubing. Now, see what else we've got. So we've got the ice block. So this is basically your CPU block. This one is the chrome color. So they do this in various different colors. Now I'm going to try and find all the ones that kind of match up and everything. So we have got another one here, which is another chrome. So essentially what we did is we ordered two. Purely because if we are doing time-lapse builds, I might be doing one system and then we have to do a review on that system and then going into another one. I don't want to then dismantle one system to then get to another one and have to use the same block. So it made sense to have two so that we've kind of always got one, you know, on standby. Then, yeah, I don't think I'm actually going to find the bits that go for it, but we have got the covers for these as well, so you can change the color instead of ordering different color blocks. But I will get to that in a little bit. We have the compression fittings, so 1/4 inch deep black 6-pack. So I'll see if I can actually open these up and show you guys exactly what they're about. So you get all of your rings in there and the actual black compression fittings. So there's all the different color rings, but we will get to that, and hopefully I'll be able to show you that in a later video. But they're all the deep black ones, so 1/4 inch fittings. We also have deep black compression fitting 1/4 inch. So yeah, I believe, as I say, we ordered kind of two of everything. So we've got another one of them. There we go. Yeah, there's the chrome one. So you may actually be able to see this a little bit better on the camera. So we have got the chrome ones as well. I'm not even sure what this one is. Okay, so yeah, we've got some tools and accessories, shall we say. So yeah, if anyone needs their teeth taken out, we've got the stuff to do it. So yeah, for all of our tube needs. I was actually talking to Alphacool the other day in regards to one of their newest products, which is the ice coffer. Essentially what that is a kind of full kit, everything you need start to finish to do hardline tubing, that kind of thing. So hopefully they're going to send that over and we'll have more tools and accessories. So again, more compression fittings. These are the chrome ones again. And probably the same again, chrome and chrome. So yeah, lots of chrome fittings, lots of black fittings. Either way, we wanted something that kind of caters for everything. In this one, we have the Alphacool pump mount, universal for 120 and 140mm fans and rads. So inside there, you get a good view of that. We also have the ice decker. So this is a single reservoir. So you get all the fixtures and fittings in there. I'm not going to open up everything, but you know, I think it's definitely wise to sort of show you a few things. So there you go, you can see we've got the ice decker. So gotta admit, it's pretty damn good quality as well. So really impressed with Alphacool. Lately, they've really kind of stepped up their game, really listened to their customers and the reviewers that they work with, the media and everything, and really kind of, you know, tried to make things better, more appealing to the audience that they're aiming for, and so forth. We also have the Ice-Saffron high-end fitting series. I can't actually remember what ones these are. Okay, so these are just more fittings. So these are the 1/4 inch outer thread to 1/4 inch outer thread chrome, and then I'm guessing there's black ones in there as well. So yeah, they've just kind of sent them in a bigger box just to keep it all together. We also have the Alphacool Connection Terminal T-piece. So yeah, there's our T-piece in chrome, and I'm pretty sure they do black ones as well. We've probably got them. We have the 2-way ball valve in silver as well, just so we can basically disconnect part of the system and still kind of keep it without draining off all the fluid and everything. So we've got them in chrome, we've got them in kind of like a gunmetal colour. They do list it as black, but it's more like a gunmetal. We have, bearing in mind guys, I've got another box next to me. We're going to be here for a while. So we've got the black T-pieces as well. So like I say, we wanted it in kind of every colour. We have the chrome L connector, rotatable ones. So basically we can, you know, fit around corners and things like that. Another one in chrome. We have Ice-Saffron quick release connectors. So I'm actually really eager to see what these are like. So there's the quick release connectors. Anyone who's used any Alphacool products in the past, you know, they're probably similar to using, familiar to using things like this, as well as some of their AIO kits that you can obviously sort of chop and change. They have a similar sort of thing with the quick release connectors. It's not going to be for everyone, because you're not going to need it if you're going to essentially just build up a system and away you go. But for us, where we're going to be chopping and changing things for videos for you guys, some of these quick release connectors and things really come in handy. So radiator wise, we've got the Nexus XT45 240mm radiator. We also have another 240mm radiator. As I say, we have got kind of two of a lot of things. I'm actually running out of desk space here as well. We have a white box with, hey. Okay, they've actually, okay, yeah, I've got the Aquatuning mug, now I've got the Alphacool mug. Cheers Aquatuning and Alphacool. We have the VPP series, so that is another pump. We have, okay, this is the, I think this is the cool one, the Ice Station. I think this is the one that Nathaniel from Aquatuning actually tried to demolish with all of his life and still couldn't. That's basically the whole premise of how good quality this is. So really interesting to see what this is going to be like. I think that's the one. I'll link down to the description to the video on the Aquatuning page. He goes absolutely berserk and just starts hitting it with like hammers and things like that. So quite cool. We have some more high-end fittings, part of the Ice-Saffron series. My German is terrible, so excuse me on that one. But there we go. One box down, one to go. So I'm going to move all this over to one side and then we can get onto this one. Okay, so one box down, as you can see, a whole load of stuff already. Mainly kind of fixtures and fittings. I'm guessing the bigger boxes where we're going to have the reservoirs, some more pumps, I believe, and definitely some more radiators. And we have got some stupidly thick radiators as well. So let's open this one up. And I will warn you, I'm not a weak guy, I'm not a strong guy, I don't consider myself, you know, anything like that, but this box weighs an absolute ton. It's definitely got the radiators in, I'll put it that way. And let us know in the comments section if you've ever used Alphacool equipment, if you've ever shopped with Aquatuning, and you know, we'd be really interested to give them feedback on it as well, to sort of see who actually uses their services, and also where you're from, let us know that, so we kind of know, I guess, how far, you know, Aquatuning and Alphacool sort of spread across the world. So yeah, that'd be really interesting. I feel like a kid at Christmas, I really do. So, I was saying earlier, obviously we have got the box and everything, and then you get the different colours. So you got like the kind of anodized blue, which looks really, really cool. I'm going to do some really nice stuff with that. More in blue. Got the red. Another red. Got the black and kind of like a gunmetal grey kind of silver. Another gunmetal grey silver. Another black, as I say, two of everything. Even two funnels. this is how kind of prepared we are. And water cooling gear, I don't know if the camera's actually got this in, but up on the top shelf, it's probably just out of shot. I'm looking at the cameraman to see if it's in shot or not. Is it in shot? He's saying it's in shot. Up there we've got all the Mayhem stuff. So we've got the Ultra Pure H2O, Mayhem's Concentrate XT1 Nuke. We've got the Blitz cleaning kit and everything. All that's going with this. And then behind it, we have got all the different coloured dyes. Probably not going to use the dyes that often because it means cleaning the tubing a lot sort of more thoroughly. But yeah, you can see we've basically got everything. So away we go. Carrying on with the radiators, we got the ST30. So the ones that we had there, I believe, were the 45s. We've got the 30, so ever so slightly slimmer. These are going to be more kind of, you know, compatible with mainstream chassis and everything. 240mm. And another 240mm. And I'm going to leave that one till last because that's quite special. So, XT45, 360, so slightly thicker and slightly longer. ST30, slightly thinner, yet same length. ST30, 360, and another XT45, 360. So yeah, we have radiators for everyone. We also have XT45, 280, XT45, 280 again. As I say, two of everything. Now we're going to start getting a little bit silly. XT45, 420. And of course, in typical fashion, we have another XT45 of the same size. Then we have some more isapthon fittings. I need a bigger desk. We have the L connectors as well, but this time in the black. As I say, we've got everything fitting-wise in chrome and in black. Okay, these are the screw plugs, so we can just, like, you know, drain stuff off quite easily and, you know, still have it look nice. Then we have some more of the quick release connectors, this time in black. Now this one was just really for shits and giggles. So essentially when you're doing water cooling, so liquid cooling if you want to be politically correct, when you're doing that in a system you want to sort of, you know, try and get sometimes the maximum radiator space that you can get, because essentially noise and performance from a radiator doesn't just depend on the size of the radiator, you know, 240, 280, 360, 420 and so forth. It will actually depend on the thickness. So you've got your 30 mils, your 45s. And then you also have the Monster, and they actually call it a Monster. And as you can see, it really, really is. So this is a 240 mil with a thickness of 80 mil. This isn't going to fit in the majority of chassis, but damn, is it going to look cool if we do manage to get it in one. Other than that, I think... No, we're not done. We have one more thing. We actually gave one of these away on Twitter recently because one of our guys who lives about 240 miles north of here had one that was surplus to requirements, so we gave it to one of our lucky loyal fans. But now they've sent us one just to kind of assist us with all the water cooling stuff. This is the Alphacool Ice Plateau. So essentially, I guess some people would use it as a mouse mat. It is a mat of sorts. Like we've got up here, we've got an Overclockers 3XL one, which is 1200mm by 600 by 2. Yeah, by 2 mil. This is 120 centimeters by 60, so essentially, yeah, exactly the same. But what it is it works as an anti-static mat. It works as, it basically has, and I'm hoping the camera is picking this all up, has the different radiator sizes on there, all the different fittings. So if you are new to water cooling, this is going to help you a lot. I'm Andy Rafael from eTeknix.com. I need to go and lay down. Till next video, see you later.